Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, June 5th. My name is Karen, and this is BobbleHeadKnits. So welcome, everybody, to my knitting channel where I talk about knitting and a little bit about life stuff. I am currently knitting. You can't see, but I'm trying to get through a row on my blankets so I can show you my progress. So we'll just kind of ease into this episode. It's going to be a fairly short one because I don't have a whole lot of new things to discuss. Hang on, I want to make sure I had it right. See, yarn. All right. First off, let's talk about finished objects. I have none, but I did promise you a picture last week of my daughter-in-law wearing the Snowbird cardigan by Heidi Kiermar. So here it is. I personally think that it could have been shorter in length as far as the arms go. She thinks it's fine because she likes to push her sleeves up. But she loves it as predicted, and she has been wearing it at work pretty much every day. Her office is very cold, so she just wears it at work. All right, the Snowbird cardigan, as I said, took me about 10 months to knit. It was knit with Malabrigo Rios in the colorway Scorpio. It was not a pattern that I particularly enjoyed. Definitely not a beginner pattern because the instructions were kind of sparse. But I got it done and very happy with it. All right, now we can talk about whips because I'm at the end of this row. Hold on one second. I'm actually gonna, well, hang on. Okay, we're gonna start with this blanket, which is not the Cozy Comfort Throw or the Garter Squish by Stephen West. This is kind of a combination of the two. I had a big bin of linen quill minis, and I combined them with, what was it? I'm losing my mind. Hang on. Hold on. I combined it with Cascade Yarns Heritage Base in the colorway Snow, and I'm just making a big old blanket. There it is. So I have not gotten as much done. I've only done 2 of these stripes since I last showed it to you last week. But it's coming along and it is very easy knitting, and I'm doing a, basically it's DK weight because I'm holding the yarn double. I'm doing an I-cord edge as I knit, and yeah, it's been fun. And I'm looking forward to continuing on it and hopefully getting it done before winter, but we'll see. I am a bit obsessed with blankets right now. I've already picked out my next blanket pattern, and I'll talk to you more about that later when I actually cast it on. But yeah, it's blankets for some reason are really resonating with me. So, all right, next up, the Rocketty by Tennis Laval, or Lavallee, I don't know. I'm saying Laval. Hope I'm right. Here is where I am on it, and I have actually gotten quite a bit done. I've joined it in the round, and I'm now just knitting the body. Right where that marker is, right at the join, is where I was when you saw it last, and I'm making great progress on it. So I'm basically doing 1-inch stripes, so I've still got about 6 inches to knit, I'd say, about, and I'm really liking it. I went down a size from what I had originally cast on, and it fits perfectly. I've tried it on and should have it done with any luck in the next week or 2, I hope. And the yarn is Blackbird Sycamore. The colorways are Moonstone, and then can't remember this one. This is Moonstone. Hang on, let me look it up. Oh, we're getting there. Moonstone and, hang on, I'm logging into Ravelry here. All right, so Moonstone and Glacier, and they're just Blackbird Sycamore singles and super nice yarn. So yeah, I'm about halfway through each skein, and yeah, might actually get to wear this summer. So very happy with it. All right, next up, I told you this is gonna be a fast episode. Next up, did I tell you that? I don't know. If I didn't, it's gonna be a fast episode. Next up, I have some vanilla socks to show you. Where are they? Oh, here they are. Okay, they're living in my gnome bag by Fat Squirrel Knits. Fat Squirrel, yeah, Fat Squirrel Speaks is her website. I don't know what her company name is, but Fat Squirrel. Showed you the bag last week, and this is the second vanilla sock from this set. Here's the first one. I'm not going to put it on sock blockers, but the yarn is Puzzle Tree yarns. The main color is Electric Sheep, and then the orange toes and heel is C&B Scene, and that's some Canadian yarn. And here I've started the second one. So not a whole lot, but I haven't been out and about, and this is my out and about knitting, so I'm gonna go out and about today, so I'll take it with me. Very basic vanilla sock that I will be keeping because I love those colors. All right, let's see. Guess that's it as far as whips that I've worked on. I have no acquisitions, yay me. As many of you know, Mandy at Diary of a Sweater Knitter and Mandy Von Knits, she and I are hosting the Yarn Stash Smash 2026, where we're encouraging you to knit from your stash. So all of, is it all? Yes, all the yarn that I've shown you today has all been knit from stash. So we are giving away quarterly prizes. The next drawing is at the end of June. If you want to know how to enter and all the rules, either go to my Ravelry page or to Mandy's, or you can go to yarnstashsmash.com. We're accepting finished objects as entries. And yeah, it's been fun. We're going to keep it up through the year. So do come join us over there. All right. Guess that's it as far as the knitting. This is going to be a very short episode, isn't it? All right. For those of you who want to reach out to me in any way, I am on Ravelry as BobbleHeadKnits. I am on Gmail. You can message me at bobbleheadknits@gmail.com. I am not on social media because what a waste of my brain space. I just I'm not interested in it. So for those of you leaving, I get it. Go ahead. For those of you sticking around, not a whole lot of life stuff this week. I am, as we've discussed previously, getting ready to move in a few weeks, so things are in disarray. The packing has commenced. We're just kind of taking things slowly, so that's been going on. Getting kind of decluttering a few things that, you know, it's like, do we really need to keep things? So we've been going through boxes and, you know, storage items and getting rid of a lot of things. Other things this week. Let's see. I had my treatment for my cervical dystonia. So for that, I get like 20 some shots all in my neck and shoulders and the back of my head. So I had that done this week, and I treated myself by going to a bookstore, a new indie bookstore in Denver where I live. Bought a couple books. I'll share those with you as I start reading them. And yeah, went out to dinner one night. That was about it. That was the highlight of my week, if you can call it that. And what else? Guess that's it. Really very short episode. All right, TV and books. We watched a couple movies last weekend. My husband was not feeling great, so we stayed in and just hung out and watched movies. I packed some and decluttered and all that, but mostly nothing too exciting. The movies we watched were J. Kelly, which is a George Clooney movie. Actually, a very good movie. It was very funny. And then we also watched Project Hail Mary. Excellent movie. I know I own the book and I hadn't read the book yet, but I will probably go back and read the book now. But that was a movie that I kept saying I wanted to go see in theaters and never made it. So it was on Apple TV. You could rent it. So we did that and it was good. All right, that's it. Very short episode, 10, maybe 11 minutes by the time I'm done babbling. So all of you, I hope are having a great start to your summer or winter if you're not in this hemisphere. And hope you have a great upcoming week. I will be back next week with more to show you and more to talk about. All right, everybody have a great week. Keep knitting and we'll see you later. Bye.